Hello guys, it's Ediki and welcome to my first Everton Super League career mode episode. This is episode number 1 and hopefully you guys enjoyed the intro. It was just a small announcement about new features coming to this career mode, and I want to talk about those new features right now. So the first new feature is I should say a goal celebration feature. For example, if Richarlison scores the goal, you will see who scored the goal, and you will see his name and his last name, and you will see the text goal. So it's kind of it's very interesting. It should be a lot more interesting to play this game, and I made those photos with my Photoshop, and that should be a great addition into the game. And I want to talk about my other features that I made it into this game, and I will implement those features into this career mode. And so the next feature is press conference. So I made press conferences, but I will not feature in the press conferences. I created a special room, a press conference room, and I added my real life players, and they will not talk. There will not be any sound, but there will be sentences going on, and we will have a chance to read those sentences, and it's kind of interesting because there will be no microphones, there will be logos, there will be a lot of interesting stuff. So I created my own press conferences, because press conferences in this game are terrible. You can only tell something, and you can only you can only say something, and you can praise your team, you can and all those stuff, but it's just not interesting to me. And I think I created a new press conference, and I think it should look like this in FIFA 19, something like this, maybe with sound, but there will not be any sound in this press conference. Maybe I will record my voice later on if you will like this idea. But so talking about my third feature is that I created a new coach cabinet, I should say, or room, where we will talk with Andre Silva. He's a new coach of this Everton, but by the way, in this career mode, I will not be the coach. I will be an assistant GM. Even though the game is saying that I'm a coach, but I will not be the coach, because I will control the team, yes, but we will have the coach Andre Silva, and it should be very interesting, because I will talk with Andre Silva about the squad, what players should play, what players should stay on the bench, and I will talk about the injuries, about the game plan changing, I should say, and I'm thinking of doing something a little bit different, because I still want to create an injury room where we will have a medical staff talking to us about the player injury. For example, if Richarlison got injured for about 3 weeks, we can, and it should be a great cutscene where we are going to the injury room, and we are talking to those doctors and those to medical staff, and they're saying for how much he's out, and how serious this injury is. And I think these few little features will not change the game completely, but they will make this career mode more attractive, I should say. And hopefully you guys will enjoy these new features, and let me know in the comments down below if you guys liked what I said, what I just said. I know I talked about 4 minutes, but it's worth talking about these features, because these features will change the game a bit. And this is my starting lineup, by the way. And in this episode, we will jump into the transfer window, and we will have our first press conference with Yerry Mina and Bernard. They will talk about their squad, about their new club, and Everton, and they will talk about their position in this club. So we will jump into press conference before this game against Porto. But now let's just jump into the transfer window, and let's find some players, because we need I need to sign another right midfielder, and another right midfielder, because Walcott is good, but he's not good enough to be in the starting lineup. And I think that we still need to sign another right midfielder, because we just lost Lennon, because he joined Burley. And so okay, I want Premier. Oh, so I forgot that we were doing Super League, so I just typed Premier League, and I just saw these guys, and I saw Federico Bernardeschi, and he's playing for Juventus, and I just realized that we are doing Super League, so I forgot already. So okay, so we have some players, but I think that Andre Conte, I believe, just joined Milan. Yes, from Atalanta, and we can't sign him right now. So I will try to find a few good players. I think Jesse Lingard is a very good player, so I think it would be a great addition into our squad. And Marlos looks great, but I will probably will not buy him. Musonda is good, I think. He's a 5-star skiller, by the way, so he should be a very great addition into our club. Christian Pulisic is another star, and I want to sign him because he's a very good player. We also have Shaqiri, who joined Liverpool, but he just joined, so I can't sign him as in this career mode in this first season. But I will not do another season. Maybe if I will not win, but it would be interesting to do one more season. But my main task is to win the Super League in my first season. So we'll see how it goes. It is not going to be easy, and because there are probably the weakest team in this list, and we also need to sign another striker because we have John Dawson and we also have Niasse and Calvert-Lewin, but I think that Niasse is not good enough, so I will try to put Niasse. I will try to sell Niasse for another, and I will try to use that money for other players, but oh my god, I just quit. Okay, so let's get back to this list, and I don't see anything good right now at the moment, I should say, and we have Mbolo. I will try to sign Mbolo. We also have Gabriel, so he is a very good player, and plus Inter is not using him, so, and Gonzalo Higuain is in the Milan squad, so because he just joined Milan a few weeks ago, and Kalinic is playing for Atletico Madrid right now, and there are just a lot of good players, but we can't sign those players because they just joined those clubs, and Yusuf Housen would be a great addition, but I think he just joined, so I will not scout him. And we have Marcus Rashford. I would like to sign him because he would be a great addition. Rodrigo is not good enough. We also have Wagner, who just joined Bayern from Hoffenheim. Timo Werner will be very expensive, so I will not even try to sign him. So let's just take a look at the transfer hub. So Lingard, this team will not sell this player because he's very important. And okay, so Lingard is gone. Pulisic is it would be a great addition. Sarabia, Mbolo, Gabriel, he just recently joined. Gads recently joined. Rashford. Okay, so these are the players that I would like to sign in this career mode. So we will try to sign them. But I want to get a scout report, and we'll see what are the rating of those players and we will get the proper I should say information about those players. So let's just step forward a bit, and I want to stop the simulation because I want to train my players. And I'm training Jordan Pickford, I'm training Gary Mina, I'm training Tom Davies, Richarlison, and Bernard. So these I think that are the most important players in the squad because they are still young and they have a very good future in this team. And transfer offer for James McCarthy, I will negotiate with them, but Wolfsburg is trying to sign Sam Castillejo, so I will jump into that deal as well because I want to sign that guy. And McCarthy is still young, but I will try. But I still think that I need to try to get more money. And so let's just jump into these negotiations with this club, and we'll see what we can get from this squad. And I think that 60 million is okay already, but I still want to get 26 millions. And if they can give me 26, it would be great. And they're sticking to their 60 millions, and it's not good because I want to get at least 22 millions for him. He's still young, and they're not increasing their price, and they're not increasing their amount of money, and I will ask for 90 millions. I think that we can buy, and they're just thrown out of this room, and Okay, and that's okay because he's not the most important player in the squad, but because he's playing in our reserves team alongside Andre Gomez, and plus in the starting lineup we have Schneiderlin and Ganagay, so we are good in CDM position, and we just need to sign the right some wingers. So we need to sign another striker, and we need to sign another right back. Let's just jump into the press conference, and I will see you in the main menus after just a few seconds. So I'm here, guys, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this first press conference, and it should be interesting to you guys because it's something new, and I will sim this first game. And so reporters just asked Jerry Mina, is he what he's thinking about his new team, and he just said that he's very happy and he thinks that this team is very strong and they can win this Super League against those big sides. And Bernard was happy with his position in his club, but he will he will he would like to be a starter later on, but he needs to beat the biggest rival in this position, Gylfi Sigurdsson. So it was a pretty good press conference, and let's just hop into the transfer negotiations. And Sarabia just joined Celta Vigo. So okay, so Castillejo, I will try to sign Castillejo for 30 million, I think, because he's a very good player and very talented. So it would be terrible if we lost a chance to sign this player, I should say. And I will give them 20 million straight, and we'll see how it goes. And they're asking for 34. I have money, but I still think that we need to get him for about 27 millions and 5% release clause. They're asking for 34. Okay, I will give them 30. We still have 35 million in our transfer budget, and they're not going down. So I will give you 31 million, so please accept. Okay, we have a deal. So let's just negotiate with this team, and we'll see if he will join our club or not. So it is very interesting because his wages are not the highest. I think I should say, and he will be a crucial first team player because Walcott will be a substitute. He should accept that. Okay, he's very happy with this. Okay, so contract length, I think I will give him 4 years. Okay, he accepts that as well. So please no release clause. Yes, no, I want to accept that as well. So, and wages, so he wants about around 50k per week, and I will remove that appearance bonus, and I will give him something like 50k per week, and he wants 58. Okay, I will give him 55. No, okay, I will accept this offer straight away, and we sign our first player, and our first player that we sign is Samu Castillejo from Villarreal, and a very great addition into the squad. And I think that he's already 80 rated, and the Walcott is the same, but he's a lot younger, and he has the potential to be a very special player in our squad. And I think that Walcott will play in the reserve team, so that's okay. So now we just need to sign another striker, and my first option is Ambolo. The reason why I want to sign Ambolo, because Ambolo did a great job in the Schalke career mode, and he played very good football, and I think it would be a great addition into our team. And I will give them something like 50 million, and we'll see how it goes. They want 90 million. So I will give them 70 million, some 10% release, not 10% release clause, 10% sell-on clause, and let's just negotiate with this team, with Schalke. And we probably will sign this player, and it's another good player that will probably join our squad, and he wants to be a rotation player, not a rotation player, he wants to be a rotation, a substitute for in our club, and his role will be rotation. 4 years, he accepts that, and let's talk about the release clause. He doesn't want a release clause, I don't want a release clause as well, so, and the last part is wages. So I will give them 70k per week, and I will give him something like 6, I don't know, maybe I offered too much, but okay. You know, guys, I will accept that offer straight away, and we set another striker, so that means that we do not need another striker in Rashford, so now we can change Niasse for Mbolo, and he's 76 rated, so that's great. And our team got a lot stronger, and now I just need to I want to put that guy Niasse on the transfer list, because he's already transfer listed, so that's great. So we will sell him, and now it's another game against Sporting, so I will use my second team against this team, and we will probably lose this game because we're playing away. You know how the FIFA goes, and we got a draw. But I think we got 2 draws in a row, so it's not looking good. So that means that we need to win our last game against Sevilla, and Sevilla can't win didn't win any games in this preseason tournament so far. They lost both 2 games. And I'm training my players once again. Yerimina will grow to 79 overall soon, and our next game is against Sevilla. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes for us. Maybe I hope for the win, because I don't want to drop out of this competition because I need the money. Sign one more player. I think that we need to sign one more player. I don't know in which position, and we won. And Michael Keane just got injured. Okay, I know that we have a lot of center backs, but it's not good because Keane is a very important player, and we got an offer for a Coleman, but I will not accept that prize money. We got 2 million, and he is out for 6 weeks. Okay, he will be back. He will be back until he will be back until the start of the season. I will reject this offer, and I will accept this offer, and I will accept this offer for Connolly and for Grant, and I will not sell Coleman at any point in this game because he's a very good right back, and I remember that injury that he got last season. It was very, and we won. Even though we won against Sevilla, we are not going through to the next round because, but we won, and it's interesting why we are not in the next round. And Pickford just grew to the 78 overall, and Yerimina just reached 79 overall. So it's a great news for us. And so what we need to improve in this squad. So I'm very happy with the starting with our starters, and I think that Yerimina will play in the starting lineups for now. Hopefully Michael Keane will come back soon, and I think that we need to sign another right back. Coco Martina is good, but he's just not good enough. I think that we need to sign another right back, and I think that we can sign a player, someone like Calabria, because his overall is good. I believe he's 74 rated, so it is good enough for me. Hakimi, I believe he's 71 rated. It's just not good enough. We also have Kieran Trippier. This guy is great. I think he played a very good World Cup. He played a very good football in World Cup, and I will try to sign these two, one of these players, and Calabria is the first. Okay, he has a release clause of 20 million. So if I will sign Kieran Trippier, he will have a chance to play in the starting lineup as well, because his rating is not that low, and Calabria is very low rated. He's not that low rated, but he's I believe 3 ratings below Trippier. So I will give them I will give them 40 million because his release clause is 20, and they are asking for 16. But I can't accept that because I will not have any money to negotiate with them the contract, and it's not looking good for us because I will ask for I can sign him for only 15 minutes, and that's a fair offer. So hopefully I will have enough money to sign this player. Because hopefully his wages are not that high, and I will see what I have. I still have 1 million in my transfer budget, and he will be a rotation player, I should say. He wants to be an important. Okay, he will be an important. And 4 years. Okay, I want to accept that as well. No release clause and wages. We don't have enough money, guys. So yeah, I will remove the bonus, and I still don't have enough. I still don't have enough money to sign this player. Probably I don't have enough money to sign this player, and I will give him. That's all I have, guys. That's all I have, and that's not going to work. Okay, so, but that's okay because I didn't want to sign him as a because he's probably he's very expensive, and we still have a good right back, and I don't need another competition in our squad. So I think I'm gonna give them. I just gonna give them this guy. We'll see. And they're asking for 8 million. Okay, so that's a better offer. That's a better offer. I will give them 6 million, and if they want 8, I will give you 7 million, and please just accept, man. Okay, they're sticking to their price tag, and I will accept that offer, that transfer offer, and let's just negotiate with this club, and hopefully they will accept this offer. He wants to be sporadic. Okay, sporadic. 5 years. Okay, I'm gonna accept that. No release clause, please. Okay, and now wages. I think I'm gonna accept it. The wages are good, and so we sign another right back, and he will play in our reserves team instead of Coco Martina because he's just not good enough. And Calabria is 73 rated, so that's great. And so we probably did everything that I wanted in this transfer window. We sent 3 new players, and we still have a lot of. I think we still have 6 million, and maybe when we will sell Niasa and when we will sell some other players, maybe we will have a lot more money in our transfer transfer budget. And so and by the way, guys, I changed the numbers of all players, not maybe of all players, because there are some players that I still don't know the number of, but I changed the numbers of Coleman. Yerimina will be my number 5. Michael Keane is number 4. I think Jagilka is number 6. Dinia is number 12. I think I changed Leighton Baines. He's not now number 3. And Schneiderlin is now number 18, and I also changed the number of Walcott. Now he's number 11. I also changed the number of Richarlison and Sigurdsson and Cenk Tosun because he was, I believe, 28. His short number was 28. Now his number is 14. So, and our first game in this Super League is going to be against RB Leipzig, I believe, at home or away. At home against RB Leipzig. So we are starting with a smaller side, with a smaller opponent, and I think it should be a great start for us because this team is not the biggest team out of it's not the biggest team out of all these teams, and I think we should do well against this side. And loaned out. Okay, so we are getting offers for those young guys, so I will not even negotiate with them. I will only accept all those offers for those small players, and let's train our players once again. And oh my god, I just pressed on simulating on simulator drill, and I only sim the drill for Bernard, but I will sim that are left. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes in this season, and it should be a very interesting season for us because this is a new team, and this is something that I never did before, and never done before, and this is a new Super League and we are getting offer for Leighton Baines, but I will not sell him because he's a very important player in our squad, and he's our main left back in this squad, and so yeah, and I will assume probably until the start of this Super League, and I will not play I will not play any games in this episode because I think that because I think we did this is just a starting episode, and we just did oh my god, I pressed it on this once again, and this is just a starting episode where we're trying to sign the best, where we're trying to sign players, and where we're trying to improve our squad, and we'll see what we can do in this Super League, and let's just sim forward, and we have an offer for McCarthy. I will not sell him, guys. Maybe if I will get a 20 million offer, I will negotiate with them, but when they're offering me only 8 million, so it's not good enough, and I can't sell this guy because he is my next reserves goalkeeper. So maybe I need to sign another goalkeeper, but I don't know what player I can sign, and maybe I think I know one player that I can sign in this career mode. So there's a goalkeeper, Stefan, I believe. Zach, I believe. He's from United States. So we'll see how now we will see can we sign this player. His release clause is only 2 million, and yeah, maybe he's not that good, and maybe he's not good enough, and but we will sign a new goalkeeper in the next episode. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and this is a new career mode with new features, and just hit the like button on this video if you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next Everton career mode videos very soon. So peace, guys.